Guys, welcome to my channel, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So guys, this period that we're in right now is the most powerful astrological events, or at least one of the most powerful astrological events that we are going to see in 2020. There are about 4 main key transits that are happening at the moment with this new moon in Capricorn, hence the reason why I wanted to do this reading with you. Now, the way this is going to be structured is that I'm going to give an overall forecast just at the beginning. It's very important, guys, that you listen to this forecast because this is going to provide context for your personalized readings for each zodiac sign that I'm going to come into. All right, so let's get straight into it because I want this to be quick, in, out, and punchy. All right, so the first main astrological event that we have is the new moon, of course, in Capricorn, but this new moon is forming a conjunction with Pluto. Therefore, we have a Pluto activation happening. So Pluto represents, what does this Pluto activation mean? Well, Pluto represents the darker side of our aspects, you know, the darker side, that 11th hour, that dark night of the soul that we get into before rebirth, before transformation. So Pluto activation is looking at purging and exercising and releasing buried core truths that are needed for us to achieve, to turn up in this world, to turn up in our lives, and to achieve our life purpose the way that we ought to. So, when you're thinking of tarot cards, for instance, the Death card, that is a Pluto energy because it's very transformative, the ending of one thing, the start of another. The new moon, that is a transformation energy. It's the birth, it's the starting of something new. So the new moon and Pluto together with Venus and the Sun, that is going to be powerful. Next transit we have is Mars in Taurus. Mars has moved into Taurus, but Mars is squaring Saturn. So we've had these Mars-Saturn squares all through last year as well. But what's happening is that the Mars-Saturn square are happening in new signs now. It's happening, Mars is in Taurus, Saturn is Aquarius. Both Taurus and Aquarius are fixed signs. So what we're going to have, it's Mars and Saturn coming together like that. With Mars energy, you want to go, achieve goals, you know, set off and achieve goals, start new things, tick things off your to-do list. But the Saturn energy is there saying, no, hold on, hold up, wait a minute, not so fast. So there would be a lot of procrastination, there'll be a lot of thinking, there'll be a lot of starting things and not finishing in this 2 week to 1 month period around this new moon. There'll also be a lot of, with Uranus energy as well, there's a lot of unpredictability, there's a lot of impulse behavior as well that could cause a lot of tension, especially with people around you. So we've seen a lot of that, particularly with the political situation happening in the States. We've seen this unpredictable energy, particularly in the UK. You know, we're going into tier 4. Who knew tier 4 existed? And now they're introducing further tiers and more restrictions, and people are lashing out against that. So that is what we mean about Mars. People want to go, people want to do things, people want their freedom. And Saturn, representing authority figures, representing government, placing those restrictions on you. All right? The third and second to last transits we have is Jupiter square Uranus. So that goes further into that rebellious energy that we're talking about. Wanting something new, wanting something different, being daring. And having this energy with that Pluto activation as well, which is that transformation, which is that rebirth. You could see where I'm going here. You could see how potent this is. And very lastly, we have Mercury in Aquarius. So this is encouraging us to be reflective, to turn inwards, to really reflect on the year we've had so far in 2020, and to really think about 2021 at the start of the year. Precisely what do we want to achieve in this year? You know, there's still for some of us restrictions going on, you know, so how do we begin to overcome those restrictions, not having those restrictions keep us back? Or reflecting on 2020 and thinking, okay, how has it changed us as a person? How has it changed the way we view our lives, we view those close to us? So that Mercury in Aquarius is really deepward in thought, in a reflection. All right, so those are the 4 main transits that are happening. So the way I'm going to be doing this astrological overview and this forecast overview, I've given the, well, what I mean is that I've given the general overview. So now, using that as a context, I'm going to go into what I've picked up for you guys for your individual signs. So I'll start reading for your 12 signs now, and I am going to start with Aries. Okay, so Aries, welcome. So I hope you heard that astrological forecast for all of us as a collective. What we'll do now is pull some tarot cards based on this energies, and I will also pick up for you guys what's happening overall astrologically for you. So with all of these transits happening at the moment, your 10th house of career, professional reputation, your 11th house of friends and family, and your 2nd house of money generation, self-worth, self-esteem are particularly being impacted by these transits. So what do I mean by that? So with the new moon happening in your 10th house, your reputation, your relationship with people in positions of authority, you know, you're getting rid of what no longer serves you, not what no longer works for you in terms of your career. And you having the confidence now to go after, precisely what you want, what you find fulfilling for you. That's it. I've got to the 10 of Cups. This is saying don't hold back. The time is now with this new moon. The time is now with this Pluto activation going on in your sign. Yep, that is it. That's what I'm saying. What did I say about professional career? Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Your 10th house is being particularly activated at this time with that new moon and Pluto. You're redefining, you're going to be re-emerging over the next 2 weeks, and this is going to be the catapult, I'm being told, for this year, and that you guys are turning up as bosses. You're putting your heads down, you're tuning into exactly what it is you want to do. And you are about this year, you're about your money, you're about your coin, you're about making a success of yourself. Don't hold back due to past fears. Don't talk yourself out of things. This is a really potent time for you to turn up with your ambitions, okay? So in your 11th house, we have Jupiter and we have Saturn. So you're forming new communication style, new outreach, new networks are beginning to open up for you, particularly as you begin to re-establish and really go for your goals and what you're about. You're going to meet new people, that's it. That's what I'm saying here. You're going to begin to, meet new people. You're going to be going to pastures new. You're going to begin expanding your community, expanding your social circles here. I'm also being told that this is going to be a period of financial opportunities for you as well. So, but what I'm being told is try not to jump into anything too hastily. All right, don't be impulsive. Don't have that Uranus energy run rings around you. Really take the time to, if any new opportunities come up, if there's anything that you want to do, either with people or on your own, you know, starting afresh, going to pastures new, leaving an old situation, going into something new. Really ensure that you think through it, is what I'm being told here. Because you may have a situation, guys, I'm picking up, where you may impulsively jump into something new, and it may and you will get a lot of pushback, and you're going to get a lot of resistance for it that you would need to wade through. Okay, so really be careful about if you're starting or looking to go into something new, really ensure that you think through it. Dot the I's, cross the T's. If it's new contracts, a new job that you're looking for, a new job that you're going into, and you want the job to be something different. You want the job to be more aligned with who you are and what you want. Or it's a business that you're starting up, really ensure that you think through it. Because for some of you, I'm picking up, a new business that you're starting up. But you're going to go for it, guys. You have with that Chariot, and the ruling planet for the Chariot is the moon energy. So I am picking up that for you guys. It's going to be, with this new moon, the moon is turned up on the board. For you guys, it's going to be go, go, go. Your ruling planet for you guys is Mars. And Mars is in your second house. And your second house is one of money generation. It's one of believing in yourself. It's one of linked to your 10th house of professional career and work. So money generation and money ideas. If you guys have any of those, they look particularly good at this moment. And with this new moon Pluto activation, it looks good. Strategy, that is what I was talking about, guys. Remember, I'm saying if you're going into something new, don't jump in, don't be impulsive. This is saying really have your strategy with this possum card. Oops, sorry, the reflection of the light. Oh, I have too much light going on here. Could you guys see that? Yeah. So this is have a backup plan. That is what I was picking up earlier with these two cards. I'm also picking up on having a backup plan, having a strategy, using your possum energy. The reason why I'm picking up on that is because you have Uranus it's in retrograde, it's your second house, it's impulsive. With Mars there, it's impulsive, it's itchy, it wants to go, go, go. But these cards are warning you, have a strategy, have a plan A, have a plan B, have a plan C. Really dot the I's, cross the T's, think ahead, be forward thinking in terms of your plans. That is what you need to do. But Aries, this is really, really good energy for you guys, and I wish you guys all the best. So if this reading resonated with you, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you do get messages as to when readings are coming through, and leave a comment down below. Okay, so Aries, thank you so much. As I said in the intro, quick in, quick out. All right, so I'll see you guys in future readings. Thank you. Okay, so Taurus. Hey Taurus. So welcome to your reading. It's very important for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign that you watch the introduction, because the introduction and the general forecast I did there is going to set the tone for this reading. Okay, right, you've been warned. So Taurus, this new moon and the planetary transits are going to be impacting your 9th, 10th and 1st house. So what do I mean by that? So your 9th house is dealing with, you're going to have aha moments with this transits. You know, it's the opportunity for big thoughts, ideas, realizations with this new moon and Pluto activation and Venus as well. So anything that aligns with your inner wisdom, with your inner world, with your inner intentions, this is a really potent time to manifest them and to embark on them. It's a good time for exploring and creating new opportunities for travel, for teaching, for publishing, for sort of putting your ideas out there. Yep. So what did I say just now about traveling and putting your ideas out there, communicating your thoughts to the wider world and to the outside world. So if you have been thinking about that in the past, you're really on the precipice of it now. So this is you looking to move through this doorway from one energy, you know, from the background energy, moving through the doorway into that new opportunity. This is really a potent time for you to do that now. Very, very much a potent time for you to do that now. So new ventures, travel, new ideas for publishing, new opportunities for putting your thoughts out there, engaging with people who have different perspectives to you. This is a really good time. So that's it. If there was an idea that you've been thinking of, that you've been sort of holding close to your chest, that you haven't been speaking to anyone about, this is the time to really take bold steps towards it right now. The 10th, in your 10th house, we have Saturn and Jupiter in there. So, as I said before, there are a lot of goals that you're looking to achieve, and this Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in your 10th house is a perfect, that is a cosmic reset that's been happening for your professional reputation. So, if there was a point of stagnancy, that I'm picking up here, if there was stagnancy before, not really sure what direction to go in terms of your professional career, your reputation, not really knowing who to trust around you, or if people were giving you advice with your professional reputation, not knowing exactly who to trust, and if you felt that, you know, there was that stagnancy and things not quite going anywhere, this Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius, which is your 10th house, is that reset. You know, so Pluto is launching you out of that stagnancy. You know, but Uranus in your first house, though, it could be that you're feeling like your energy is not quite settled, is what I'm picking up on, especially with this card here. You know, you may have that Uranus. Uranus is going direct later on in this week, but you may be feeling a bit unsettled. You may be feeling a bit unsure of your energy. Expect the unexpected, particularly with this week as well. Expect a lot of things to be happening around you and you just wanting to retreat from it all. And I would suggest the advice from the guides according to these cards here is for you to retreat from what's going on. Put your head down in some sort of routine over the next week or 2 weeks. Put your head down, establish a routine, something that you really enjoy, that could provide you with some consistency, that could provide you with some stability. All right, so take yourselves out of any chaotic energy or chaotic situations that are happening. Just retreat a little bit. Give yourself some TLC at this point, because what I'm feeling is a sense of being open and vulnerable to, you know, chaotic situations, you know, so find ways to release that energy. But you guys, with this Ace of Wands coming up here, so this is talking about the start. You may have I'm being told an idea, I'm being shown a light bulb, I'm showing an idea, I'm showing a bright spark that you guys have, particularly when it comes to your higher purpose, your employability, your career, some creative instincts that are really going to begin to take form come springtime. Yep. So, Taurus, let me just do your oracle card for you to see what other further advice is coming through. But this is just really a good time. What I'm just being told is a good time to put your voice and your ideas out there. It's also a perfect time if you're experiencing any stagnancy in your career. That is going to lift and it's going to shift. Trust your instincts when it comes to that stagnancy, lifting and shifting as well. Okay. Yeah, I sense, especially with career, some of you, career, or even your image and the way what you exhibit to the world and how you brand yourself. I'm just sensing that there's been some stagnancy about that. So here we have Raccoon. You have all the resources you need. Resourcefulness. Yeah. That's what I think for you guys as well. You do have all the resources you need. Be brave. Step through that doorway. This is the resource you have. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So do you see her clutching to that coin? There is something you have, either an idea, a thought, an understanding of what your essence is, how you want to rebrand yourself, what it is you want to go for. You have it within you. You have everything you need to do that reset. All right, especially when it comes to your career, your professional reputation and money making ideas. It's just that with this energy, you may be, with this Uranus energy, you may just be a little bit unsettled, but not to worry, that's going to go. All right, Taurus. So that looks really, really particularly good for you guys. You may feel a bit of chaos around you. You may feel a bit unsettled, impulsive. Ground yourself in a day-to-day routine, whether it's you go out jogging, a hobby that you like, whatever it is, ground yourself in that for the next week or so. Okay, so Taurus, if that resonated with you, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your feedback. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because for further content that I produce. Okay, so thank you so much, Taurus. Bye for now. Gemini, Gemini. Okay, guys, so this is Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising sign. You guys should check out the general forecast and the introduction because that is going to provide context for this reading. Okay, so it's important that you check that. Okay, so for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, I'm particularly picking up that your 8th, 9th, and 12th houses are going to be impacted by this new Moon and Pluto activation. Particularly in your 8th house, this is one of deep healing, inner psychic healing. There are issues that have been holding you back that possibly had you feeling disempowered. Those issues are going to be released now. So with this Sun card reverse, that release that could be happening, it may be bittersweet release, but I'm being shown that later on down the line it's going to be a good release nonetheless. There's a realization, there's an enlightenment that you're going to have with that Sun card reverse. You know, it's going to have you feeling empowered on a psychological level. So things that you may needed to, if there's anything that I'm being told that there are certain things that you felt were resolved, but they weren't, and they've come back to you, such as, you know, it's sort of like a life pop quiz. I'm almost seeing the Judgment card. You thought you resolved something, you thought it was behind you, but a situation has emerged which is dealing with exactly the same issues again. And you're just like, for goodness sake, why has this issue come back to me? What is this about? But the thing is, this is the universe being really, really generous for you because there was something deeper in that situation that you needed to realize in order for that transformation to end and for you to take advantage of that new opportunity through that door. You need to cut that string, cut the cord. So that's like a spiritual cord cutting I'm seeing here. You're cutting a cord with a past, either childhood, anything from your childhood issues that have impacted your psyche, or whether there was a toxic or damaging situation that may have impacted you, whether it's any issues that you've been having that has just you feel have held you down or held you back, like problems speaking up for yourself, for instance. So with this Sun card, you have an opportunity. There'll be a situation and an opportunity to revisit that. It's going to be shining light on that situation, which will really give you that aha moment. It's that gift from the universe. It's going to be, you may be disappointed by the situation turning up again, but you're being given the opportunity by the universe to tidy up that karma, to tidy up things that were a bit at odds. What I'm being drawn to specifically are relationships. So whether they're romantic relationships, platonic relationships, work relationships, it could be, and I'll give an example. It doesn't mean that it's this, but this is an example I'm being given. So for instance, if you are in a relationship and you have certain patterns, like you're being drawn to toxic people in relationships, for instance, and then you start a new relationship and you see the same toxic pattern turning up, but this new pattern turning up, you have a sudden realization. This Sun card will enable you to see the situation from a perspective that you never seen it before, which is going to allow, so it's going to be disappointing, but it's going to allow really deep healing. It's going to empower you. Now, also for those of you, when it comes to finances, because the Six of Pentacles has come up, especially with your partner's finances, this would be, you feel empowered now, or you feel that you're in the position to pay off debt. So debt that you owe, with someone, or it could be that your partner is being empowered to pay off debt and you're going to be released from that debt issue. What I'm also being drawn to here is that you may get a notice, something that you may have missed. You may get an unexpected bill coming through the door of debt that you need to pay off. Now with Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in your ninth house. This is the house of your belief systems that frame your reality. So you may be thinking here of same day, so you may be potentially thinking of expanding your horizons when it comes to your belief system, when it comes to your culture, when it comes to with your belief systems and how you think and how you want to evolve spiritually. You may be thinking of exploring something new. You may be thinking of exploring something different. That may lead you to esoteric studies. It may lead you to higher education studies. For some of you, that would be particularly important at this point. I'm just sensing freedom. I'm sensing someone opening up their arms and wanting freedom and wanting a change and being open to all that's around them. It's that release that you want from anxiety that may be going on for you guys at the moment. So you want to be able to take on a new opportunities, but mind you, what I'm picking up here with this Nine of Swords card as well, that you guys, if you guys have plans, let's say plans for traveling, plans for starting higher education, etc., there may be some delays to these plans. So these delays may be due to the situation, oh for goodness sake, the situation and the restrictions that are going on at the moment. So there are some delays around travel. There's some delays around, let's say, changes in your university placement, exams. There may be some anxiety, particularly because with swords are all about communication, learning particularly. So some of you may be experiencing delays in getting your placement at university, delays or being unsure about exams, sitting exams, exam results, what it means for you to progress in terms of your career, etc. So that's coming through really strongly. So this fell on the floor. And this is your oracle card, the koala, empathy, speak less, listen more. And what this is talking about when it comes to listen more is with the Knight of Swords reverse that has come through for you guys. Oh, you have two swords reversed, Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands that have come through reverse. That is a lot of anxiety that you guys are going through at this point in time. A lot of anxiety. I am not surprised. Uranus is really doing a number on you all. So this speak less and listen more. If you guys listen to the general forecast I did at the beginning, it's talking about resisting that Uranus and Mars energy of rushing into things, of being impulsive. Something is not working, you want it now, you're getting pushback or resistance from authority figures, you want to dash in nonetheless and assert yourself and state your perspective and your point of view, and you want things done and you want it done now. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so harsh like that, but you get what I'm saying. Now having these two knights reverse and having that Chariot card, there is a lot of drive and determination. Plus we have the Nine of Swords, so this is going to be anxiety fueled, and this is saying take a moment, take a beat. This is in keeping with the general forecast we had. All right. So I did the general forecast. This came up. You have a double confirmation with this oracle card. Gems, try not to rush into a situation. Take a step back, take a breath, think about it, think about what you're going to say. Warning you, gems, warning. Take a beat, don't get caught up in the fervor, or don't allow other people to get you wound up and worked up. All right, really take a beat. Okay, gems, so that is it from me for you. If it resonated, do let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification as well. The notification is really key so you can get more readings from me. All right, so gems, I wish you all the very best with that. Okay, bye for now. So Cancer. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. If you guys haven't checked the general forecast that I did in the very beginning, that general forecast is going to be very, very important to provide the context for this reading that I'm doing for you guys here. So Cancer, you guys, the houses, so the areas of your life that are going to be impacted by this new moon Pluto conjunction is particularly looking at relationships. It's particularly looking at your 8th house of personal transformation and joint finances. And it's also looking at your friendship circles, your community and ventures to make that money. All right. So the new moon in your 7th house. So what I'm picking up here is that you guys have gone through a lot of the... I'm picking up, like when it comes to relationships, I'm picking up of power struggles that may have happened in the past. Now this could be in your romantic relationships, your platonic relationships, your work relationships. There would have been a battle back and forth. It could be politics, it could be power struggles, and it's meant that you guys have had to re-examine. You know, you guys have been with the Mercury and Saturn in Aquarius. It's given you guys a reflective outlook. You know, so you guys are in a position now where you're re-examining what you've gone through, and you're beginning to align yourself with that new moon energy, with what it is you really desire. Yep, so you're beginning to align yourself with what is it you really desire, what is it you actually want from a love situation, what it is that you're actually looking for. As I'm saying this, this Empress card has come through. And this is that Venus energy. So we have Venus, the new moon in Cap, and the Pluto activation happening here. So know that this is a sign from the universe that once you're looking to, from your past experiences, you're looking to reevaluate. That reevaluation of what it is, exactly what it is you want, you are on the right track there. I'm being told don't go outward and think of what looks good or what you think you... Hang on, let me make sure spirit guides are giving to me this correctly. Don't look at what you... Oh, come on, spirit guides. It's not a matter of what you think you'll be happy with externally to you. Really take the new moon opportunity to go internal and think about it from the perspective of what makes me happy. Irrespective of what it looks like, just start with what makes you happy. Once you begin to do that, you have this Empress energy. It will be successful. That going inward is going to be the right way to go. Going inwards to align yourself with what it is you want. It's also going to be a point of having difficult or really intimate, thought-provoking conversations, either with yourself or with that significant other in your life, to refocus your partnership. You know, refocus your relationship, refocus your work partnerships, either with your boss. You know, go having conversations that of this reflection that you guys have had, because we have the Hermit card here. So you guys have been in that reflective mode. This is what I was talking about before. You're reflecting on what it is you want, and you're reaching out and you're communicating that to someone else. This is saying with this new moon energy, take the time to communicate that, because with Pluto, there is a mental psychological transformation that you guys are going through at this point. Yep, so this is the Three of Pentacles. That's what I was picking up on, work. So whether this is your manager, whether it's a new job, work and expressing what you want from a work sense is definitely coming up. We also have the Seven of Swords. So that talks about if you feel or have that instinct that something isn't quite right, this is the time to speak up about it, whether it's in a romantic relationship, whether it's at work. This is the point that you really need to speak up about it, because what with this Two of Swords, this is what spirit guides were telling me earlier, and I was struggling to express this, but the Two of Swords has come up. It's a matter of either avoiding a situation or not tuning in to your inner self and aligning yourself to what it is you really want. What it is that, for instance, if you're looking at a particular job, you may say, oh, a job in the city is a good job. That's going to look good. But inwardly, would that make you happy? So that's what I mean. Don't go for what outwardly you think looks good or what outwardly makes other people happy. Really tune into yourself. What this is saying is that there have been certain things that you may have been avoiding in terms of tuning into your inner self and what you want, tuning into your instincts as well, because with this Seven of Swords energy and the fox, you know that people around you or the situation around you isn't quite right, but you've been closing yourself off to that. You know, we see the fox here trying to warn you, the fox here trying to whisper in your ear. And in both occasions, the wisdom of the fox is being ignored, right? So the wisdom from your higher guides, the wisdom of your inner self, you're blocking it out and not trusting it. With this new moon energy, take a risk. This is the time to trust it. With Jupiter and Saturn in your 8th house, be careful with your money and making investments at this time. Whether it's investments in a new business or putting out a substantial amount of money, this week may not be the best week to do that. If your thought process is especially scattered, especially around paying debt and taxes and that sort of thing, a lot of things are up in the air, prioritize. Okay, and it could be a period, and the reason why I'm saying that this may not be the best time to deal with it is because with this Seven of Swords as well, what I'm being particularly picking up on, and this Seven of Swords and Two of Swords, is hidden traumas and issues may be activated at this time. So things may be triggered with, for goodness sake, they've all fallen on the floor, I'm not diving into that. Things may be triggering within you, where you begin to feel with the Seven of Pentacles, I should be farther along than I am at the moment. So these are things that are really past wounds, past traumas. They're beginning to be triggered within you right now. So what this is saying is, let me see that other card that fell. Yep, so we have the Five of Cups. That's what I was saying. Past wounds and traumas are being triggered right now. There is some situation happening at the moment that's going to be triggering that. This is the opportunity. This is going to be very cathartic for you, because this is going to be the opportunity for you guys to release or shine a light on old wounds. And if any situation from the Seven of Wands that you uncover, situations that you've been hiding away from, these old wounds that are being triggered, these situations that are bringing people back in your life, or a difficult conversation that you need to have, because that's what I mentioned at the beginning. You have the Coyote, which is accept these situations, lean into them, because this is a teachable moment for you. So this new moon is activating these situations because it's going to form a teachable moment for you. And in this teachable moment, you're going to be able to have a realization that's really going to take you forward for not only this month, but I'm being told this year. And I'm being told that realization is going to be so deep, in fact, that is going to take you into 2022. I'm literally seeing 2022 in my head from the spirit guides. So it's a deep, potent time. In fact, what I'm going to do before I finish, usually when my cards go crazy like that, it's because spirit guides have a really important message. So let's see what else jumped out for you. So they've given you quite a few cards. You guys are getting more cards than the others, but let's do this, okay? I'm being told not to go into the other sign right now, but to continue with you guys. So let's see what's happening. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Nine of Swords, right? That's that anxiety card. Check out Taurus reading if some of you guys have Taurus in your chart, because they're going through a bit of a dark moment as well. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing. So Eight of Wands talks, yeah, there is some situation. You're going to be getting a message regarding a situation, either from your it could be a friend or someone that you work with. There is some situation that's going to be happening, or some news that you're waiting for, and there's a bit of anxiety around it. Okay, but no, with the Four of Wands, I'm just being told, this could be a specific message for someone. I'm just being told that it's going to work out. I'm being told that it's going to work out. So if there is a promotion that you guys are looking for, if there's a new job, that something is going to work out that's going to be putting you in a position where you feel, I'm being told the word security, I'm being told the word comfort, I'm being told the word provided for. Business dealings going right. It's a bit stressful at the moment, but I'm being told that this is going to go right. And it's going to be, I'm being told the word momentum, and there's going to be a momentum that's going to take you through till 2022. I feel that this reading for you guys, Cancer, has been all over the place. There is a situation that's causing anxiety, either with a work situation, either with a job situation, or with a group of people, a situation involving a group of people. You're waiting for a message, you're waiting for action or something to happen. It's causing anxiety at the moment, but know that it's going to be successful in the end, and it's going to set you up really, really well. I'm being told that this situation that's going to set you up really well is going to be the launching pad for further opportunities and for further outreach. I'm being told, I'm being shown different roads and different avenues. So there's not only financial abundance and security, but there are going to be lots of opportunities for you guys to explore. That's what I'm being told as well. It could be that's a specific message for some of you. I don't know, but I hope that it resonated. Okay? All right then, Cancers. Your spirit guides have been here flicking your cards and everything. If that resonated, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear how. Also, hit the like button if it did. Subscribe, and always hit the notifications as well, so you would know when I have more videos turning up. All right? So, Cancers, I wish you all the very best with that. Okay? So, bye for now. Leos. All right then, Leo, sun, moon, rising sign. So I would implore you guys to check the general forecast I gave at the beginning, because that general forecast is going to set the scene and set the tone for this reading. Okay? So, Leos, so what I'm particularly being picked up on here is that this new moon in Capricorn and Pluto activation is going to be impacting your 6th, 7th, and 10th house. So Pluto and the new moon in your 6th house is we're looking at your day-to-day routines. What this is saying is that you guys are going to be particularly focused or hitting, you guys have either created New Year's resolutions or created a focus around your day-to-day health and day-to-day routines, and reevaluating that as well with this Pluto and the new moon. You want an elevation. There's something about your sense of self and wanting to put focus and energies back on you and developing habits that promote good health, habits that promote mental stability, habits that promote spiritual elevation and well-being. I'm just picking up all about well-being here. Oh goodness, my deck is upside down, guys, so I'll just turn these cards right way up. Yep, so it's all about well-being. It's all about feeling good and how you feel and focusing on that. So that's what I was saying with the 7 of Cups. That's what there are lots of plans. There are lots of day-to-day plans, a day-to-day routine. You guys have a lot of, I'm repeating the word plans over and over again, but that's just what's coming up. Sorry, guys. But it's about routine. It's about elevating yourself. It's putting yourself up on another plateau. It's turning inward, and who you are, it's elevating that. That's what's coming through really strongly, and it's confirmed by the 7 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups on the board. Love's in the air. And I'm not surprised, because this new moon and all the transits are also impacting your 7th house. So we have Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury that are square in your 7th house. And your 7th house is all about relationships and partnerships. So and the thing is with this 10 of Cups though, is that this is, what did I say? Love is in the air every time you look around. Oh my goodness, guys. So you have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. That's what I'm picking up on. And you have Saturn and Jupiter camping out in your 7th house of relationships, romantic relationships, business relationships. All relationship for you guys right now is going to be a good relationship. So know that everything is coming together. When you have that sense of self and elevating yourself and engaging in day-to-day habits that are really benefiting and elevating you, your sense of self-worth is also going to lift. So that means you're going to particularly open, your energy is open to attract the right situation, the right person, the right circumstance around you. That's going to be very uplifting and very fulfilling. With that new moon, it's coming, that Pluto is transforming you in a way that's elevating you. You are making yourself number one, and it's going to be worth it in terms of what's coming in, whatever it's coming in, whether this is a romantic relationship, whether it's a work situation. It's going to have you feeling really, really happy. Now you could be, for some of you, on the end of receiving some shocking news about work or about a relationship that may force you to take a step back and really reevaluate. This is your Knight of Pentacles, so this is your work card. So if it's something that you guys, so for some of you guys, this could be a work situation that you guys are looking at. But anyway, another thing that I channeled for you guys in my pre-meditation is with Mercury Uranus energy, because Uranus is squaring Saturn. So with that Uranus energy, particularly in your 10th house, it could be that you guys hear some shocking news or something that's unexpected that would require you to take a step back and reevaluate things. This is not a message for everyone. This is just a message for some of you. So it could be that there's restructuring going on at work. It could be, restructuring going on at work for some of you, especially with this 7 of Swords energy that I've gotten through here. Could be restructuring, or it could be, what else could it be? Yeah, it could be that if some of you guys have your small business that you own on yourself or with someone else, you guys may need to reevaluate your direction or where you all are going, and it may need to be a quick decision. I'm picking up for some of you guys as well, in order to ensure that you remain, I'm being told, remain current and remain ahead of the trends. I'm being told that at this point, don't ignore the signals and signs that you are getting. But now is a time not to rush into anything, and this is what I said in the general forecast with this Temperance card here. Do not rush into anything. Look at the situation from both sides before making a decision. And I'm also being told to, we have the Strength card, but this almost doubles up for me as a Chariot card in a way. This is the way I'm reading it. And this is talking about perseverance. That word is coming through to me loud and clear. So Leos, this is a time for you guys to persevere, especially when it comes to your work situation. If there are any surprise, your work situation, your reputation, if there are any surprises that you get at work, don't allow it to throw you off track. Really buckle down, persevere, keep on going, and be the diplomat. If there are any political situations that arise, be diplomatic in the situation. Don't be hot-headed or fly off the handle. And there we go, stand your ground. So that is your advice from your oracle card. Stand your ground. And that's what I'm particularly getting with the Strength card as well. And for some reason, again, work for some of you guys is really coming through. So this was a very strong relationship, new relationship read. It's also a very strong work read. Just being very important too. And the reason why I'm being with stand your ground as well, I'm also being drawn to the 9 of Pentacles. Have faith that you guys are really good at what you do. With this 9 of Pentacles, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So approach it from that direction. belief in yourself with that strength card as well, and just keep going, but be diplomatic in standing your ground. Okay, so Leos, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, do hit the like button, leave a comment below, because it would be really good to hear how it resonated with you, how it impacted you, and hit the notification button also for additional messages. Okay, and I'm being told very lastly by my spirit guides for you all to check your sun, moon and rising. Okay, so check all those signs, because I'm being told that there are other messages that you all ought to receive, but they are in the other readings. Okay, I haven't told that to any other signs. Spirit guides have just instructed me to say that to you. Okay, all right, Leo, thank you for tuning in towards the end, and I wish you guys all the best. All right, bye for now. Virgo, you ready, Virgo? Sun, moon and rising sign. Okay, so if you missed the general forecast I did in the beginning, it's very important that you go back, sun, moon, rising sign, and you review that general introduction, because it's going to set the context for this reading. Okay, so you guys may not understand the reading if you don't watch that general introduction. Okay, so Virgos, these planetary transits that and aspects that I spoke about in the introduction, they are going to impact your 5th, 6th and 9th sign. So your 5th, 6th and 9th house, I beg your pardon. So this is going to be a really fun new moon for you guys. It's been a lot of doom, gloom and anxiety for a few other signs, but for you guys, oops, there we go, it's not going to be that way, especially with the 5th house energy. So this is going to be, this new moon is saying, look at your passions, look at your joys. Oh, these are too many cards. Look at your passions, look at your joys, look at what brings you life. I'm also seeing, yep, you have 2 2s here. So that's a lot of relationship. You're going to get a lot of messages about viewing your passion. And with, yep, it's a lot of passion here. It's a lot of wands. So that's it with that 8th house energy. It's with that 5th house energy. It's about following your passion. It's about looking for joy, happiness. And it's restructuring your life with this new moon so that you bring in more joy and happiness, and you follow your passions more. You have fun more. That's what's particularly coming through with this new moon and Pluto conjunct for you. So notice, guys, I've shuffled again, and the same 2 of Pentacles has come up. But this 2 of Pentacles normally talks of financial instability or financial issues, or it talks about making a choice. But in this context for you guys, I think this 2 of Pentacles is more about making a choice and making decisions about what makes you happy, about what brings you joy. It's about reorienting your life and your perspective so that it's more balanced with regards to what you enjoy, with regards to spending time with your children. You know, I think for a period of time, you guys have been very... what I'm picking up, it's with Virgo, you guys are a mutable sign, so you guys tend to be adaptable, flexible. You want things to be perfect, especially where other people are concerned. And being told about, it's almost as if you let the pressure out just a little bit, and you guys want more balance in your life. So this Pluto activation is particularly, you guys are looking to transform or re-emerge this year into what you guys are taking wings and taking flight. And I just feel a lighter Virgo coming through, particularly where you're more set with this Knight of Wands to follow your passion, to follow your inspiration, to follow your vision. And that's going to be very inspiring to other people as well. And it's going to bring, with this 9 of Cups, a lot of satisfaction. It's going to bring a lot of enjoyment also. I sense with this 3 of Swords that you guys are moving on from a past situation. This is what I was channeling earlier. From a past situation, from a past situation that may not have necessarily been the best for you all. I'll put it that way. And it could have been that that past situation is triggering you guys in a way to get more meaning out of life, you know? Okay, what else are we picking up, Virgo? What else are we picking up? I'm also being told that you guys may be looking to start, yep, with that wing expansion and re-emerging. In terms of what that re-emerging would look like, that re-emerging could look like traveling, experiencing different cultures, higher education and higher learning, just getting yourself out of your own way, getting yourself out of the status quo, daring to try something different, you know? And these are passions that sometimes other people may not have even known you had. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm also picking up on that this is an opportunity where you guys would be realigning with your integrity as well. That's what you guys are emerging to. This would be very difficult for some people. Some people may find that difficult, but this is an important juncture for you to do that in. Now, being told here that you guys should be making these changes in small, bite-sized chunks. Don't try to do too much at one time or in one go. I'm being told keep your integrity about this, and that unexpected situations will turn up in your day-to-day, especially with that 6th house. This transit's affecting your 6th house. You guys would feel highly motivated to just do everything at once. You know, you guys have gotten that inspiration. Nights are about action and drive and moving forward, and you're going to be very passionate about that. You have the Magician card. You know, you're going to be feeling very empowered at this time. And you guys have a right to feel empowered because there's a lot of success that's going to be coming through with this 5 of Wands energy. But with that Uranus, I'm just thinking about that Uranus, and it's forming a hard square to Jupiter. Jupiter is bringing in luck, but Uranus of unpredictability is forming a hard square. So take it easy and ensure you don't wear yourself out. You know, going for this goal, going for that goal, going for the other goal. You can wear yourself out, and then it turns out that you don't achieve anything at all. So you're being advised to take it easy. But you have also, for some of you, this would be a specific message. We have the Knight of Cups. So expect a message that will be coming through to you guys. So this could be a message from, I'm being told, someone from your past. So sorry guys if that's not what you want to hear, but I'm being told at this point someone from your past, whether it could be a past relationship situation. It could be, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. So remember guys what I was saying about doing things in bite-sized chunks and not taking on too much. What do we have here? We have the Dove, and it says slow down, pause, take a breath. That's what I'm saying. With that Magician energy, you would want to take over the world. You feel you can take over the world, and you know success is there. You can taste it. But that's what I'm saying. You're going to wear yourself out. Prioritize what it is you need to do, why you need to do it, and do a little bit every day. Do it in bite-sized chunks so you don't burn yourself out. And still keep with your passion in this period. Make time for what makes you happy. Make time for what could release some pressure from you. That is very important, and it's very, very key. Okay, do I have any more messages for... Okay, and very last message for you guys. With that Uranus energy as well, the reason why you guys ought to be doing things in bite-sized chunks is that I am picking up with this Knight of Cups. That's it. Thank you, Spirit guys. With this Knight of Cups, either someone is coming in or a situation is coming in. So you need to expect the unexpected. So don't put too much on your plate. So if you get an unexpected opportunity, an unexpected offer that comes into you, you have enough space to really give this the due diligence and due thought that it's worth. So I'm being told that some of you guys may be waiting for an opportunity. You may be waiting for news of an opportunity. Some of you guys may have one or more than one offer opportunity in the bag, or for some of you guys, as I was saying before, this could be a past love, a past friendship that is looking to come through, and I'm being told that you guys would need to give it some time and some space. Okay, so if you have too much on your plate and you're too stressed, you wouldn't be able to give it the attention it deserves. Okay, Virgo, that's it for you. I do not have any more. If that resonated with you, leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, click on the notification to get hit on the notification to get more notifications. Sorry for using the word twice in one sentence, but just so that you guys know when I make new readings. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, Virgos. So thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my future readings. Okay, bye for now. All right, so Libra. Libra. So Libra, sun, moon, rising sign. I hope that you guys have checked the general forecast that I did at the beginning of this reading. That general forecast is going to be important because it sets the context for this reading so you can understand this reading better. Okay, so Libra, this new moon and the planetary aspects that are happening all at the same time would be impacting your 4th, 5th, and 8th house. So new moon and the Pluto activation in your 4th house, this is all about home and all about family, living situations. If situations were oppressive and burdensome for you in the past, you would be, I'm being told, you'd be looking to set down new rules, new guidelines, new ways of doing things. I'm also being told with this 4th house energy as well, that you guys would also be looking at, I'm being told something about your South Node and how you guys grew up, and either childhood instances that have kept you guys back. You all would be looking at that as well. Sorry, this reading is all over the place. If you guys have been working from home, this is the phase 2 of improving your working from home situation. You know, of making it better, of really settling into the process of doing that. You know, and really evaluating whether, in terms of back to the ancestral issue, whether past, that's the thing, whether past ancestral issues, how they are contributing to the way you approach situations, how you communicate to others, how other people perceive you. You'd be really going on a journey to evaluate that. So that's what I mean by South Node, your past lives, your ancestral history, how you grew up, how that influences your outlook now. You'll be looking to break from any past toxic habits, living arrangements that keep you back with this new moon. You'll be looking to break away from that. Yeah. I'm being told, this is what I was picking up on before. That's why my energy was so all over the place. So if you have been in a situation that's been oppressive, has been burdensome, you're going to be thinking, what do you need from your home life, from your family life? That's what I was talking about, that phase 2 of working from home. How could you move to the next level and create a situation and an environment that takes away this anxiety, that leaves you more positive, that leaves you more enlightened, that increases your vibration? With Saturn and Jupiter and Mercury happening in your 5th house, that is where the source of increasing your vibration and increasing your and improving your outlook is going to come from. Because you're going to want to engage in your passions, and that is going to, you'd want to go more there for your focus, for your positivity, focusing in on your passions. So I'm picking up that some of you guys may be looking to become little budding entrepreneurs as you're working from home. You would have an idea. I'm being told, oh, sorry, this is so specific. I'm seeing some of you guys in your kitchen. So whether it's a kitchen idea that you have of filming, cooking videos from home, that's very specific. That just came through. That's why it's going to be very important that you do this phase 2 work from home glow up. You know, that's just what I'm being told, guys. Please don't shoot the messenger. That these are just the messages as they are coming through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is something about work and working from home, and something about anxiety and loss. You have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is looking at following your passion as another opportunity or secondary outlet for money coming in. It could be that money issues are leading some to anxiety. So you guys would be looking at your passions to create an entrepreneurial opportunity, or looking towards your passions to help balance you out a little bit. Okay, and you guys would also be looking to ancestral and ways of being and ways that you guys grew up, and coming to terms with that in order to lift some of this negative energy that's around you at the moment. I'm also being told as well that lifting oh my goodness, Spirit guides, can you repeat that? Hang on, let me just wait for my guides to give me this message again. Good, thank you. I'm also being told that a lot of these hardships that are experienced at the moment are karmic patterns. So they are past life karmic patterns that you guys have, that you all would be looking to come to terms with. You guys are going to start the process of coming to terms with those patterns and healing those patterns, so you all could bring more prosperity into your life. And if you notice the infinity symbol with the strength card, notice the infinity symbol over her head. That's what I'm inferring to. It's that circle of life and past lives, and what from the past is coming in, what you've healed and resolved that's coming back in. So that's what I'm referring to there. And when you're able to resolve those traumas, ancestral patterns, and once you're able to heal that, you're going to really open yourself up to fulfillment. It's what's coming through here. With your finances, because your finances have come up here in the cards, and from an astrology perspective, as I said in the beginning, your 8th house of your partner's finance and your 8th house of deep spiritual and personal transformation, your aha moment, is coming through for you guys here. So with your finances, is really going to help you in terms of uplifting your finances, to connect more with what you love, and using what you love to make money, using what you love to create entrepreneurial opportunities. That's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. So with this situation this anxiety that you guys have around money or around work, etc., this is your universe guiding you into entrepreneurial opportunities, guiding you into focusing on things that make you happy, and things that make you happy with the Ace of Cups, and getting money from opportunities that will make you happy. That's going to be the focus. That's what the new moon is triggering, and it's going to be successful for you and emotionally fulfilling for you with the Ace of Cups. Okay, that jumped out. I'm also being told that I need to pull more oracle cards for you guys. Oh, we have the Lion. Oh my goodness, we have the Lion appearing twice, guys. That is crazy. Ask for what you want and having the courage to do so. Courage and strength to follow your dreams and follow your passion and not get caught up in anxiety. I think it's also having the strength to go down the road of that personal transformation, of that aha moment. This is the reason why. Look at this synchronicity. Okay, your guides want me to pull more cards for you all, so let me do exactly that. I think this happened for one other sign. I think it was Leo or Virgo that I had to pull more cards for. Sisterhood of the Rose, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher, Beauty and Devotion. You guys are being protected. There's a lot of support around you all at this point. I'm really being drawn to this anxiety card. Some of you guys are really going through it. I'm not going to lie, you're really going through it at the moment. And you're really wondering, okay, how do I get out of this situation? I'm being told that the answer is there, but you guys, some of you guys are ignoring it. Mirror, who and what is triggering you? Okay, I'm being drawn to the anxiety card. Don't dim to fit in. Guys, this is all leading to following your passion, following your passion, but you need to have that personal strength and determination in order to do so. Your spirit guides are around you, the universe is around you. You have to have the courage to ask for what you want. Put out that manifestation out there. Ask for what you want. Have the courage to, you know, really make, I'm being told about new moon rituals for you guys, if some of you guys are aware of any new moon rituals. So one that I know is whatever your intention is, it's writing it down on a piece of paper, lighting it under a candle for 28 days. So you can do that. Or on the new moon, putting your intention under a sheet of paper, then burning the paper and burying it in soil and watching that intention grow. So that's another new moon ritual. But look for new moon rituals. The point of a ritual is that it gets into your body. It allows your spirit, your body, and your mind to come together and work together in unity towards a particular goal. And I think in terms of you guys asking for what you want, you guys need to put a ritual behind it as well to really enforce and ground it and really ensure that what you guys are asking for is really aligned with your passion, with what you guys are good at. Because that is the only way, and what you guys innately know that you want to do, because that is the only way you could be assured of success. So that's a final message that's also coming through for you guys. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, Libras, I don't have any more on top of that. So if that resonated, do leave a comment. And if you have further questions as well, I'm being told by spirit guides, if any of you guys have any further questions, leave them in the comments box below. I'll be happy to do a quick pull of cards or give you guys any further advice. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and click notifications. That's really important to ensure that you guys know when further readings are coming through. Okay, so guys, wish you guys all the best and see you all in future readings. Okay, so bye for now. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. Welcome to your new moon and cap reading. If you guys have just jumped to this sun, moon, and rising sign, Scorpios, I would suggest you look at the general forecast at the beginning of this to understand all the transits that we'll be looking at in your reading, okay? Because it's not going to make sense unless you watch that. Okay, so Scorpios, this new moon and Pluto activation is going to be impacting your 3rd, 4th, and 7th house. So what do I mean by that? So the new moon and Pluto activation is going to be impacting your community and communication and how you communicate to people, how your communication is being received, and how you're delivering your message. There's I'm picking up a lot of intensity around that. I'm also picking up that communication is going to be very important at this time for you. Either, I don't know, you guys may have, I'm being told, social media. So some of you guys may have a large social media platform. Some of you guys may be work related, or your work may entail speaking to groups of people. So your communication style is going to be important. Some of you guys may be looking at this point to embark on education and training and upskilling. So that would be, upskilling to help how you come across at work, to help how you communicate with others, to help how you communicate with people in your teams, your respective teams, or your family. It could be very individual, but communication for you guys is going to be key. So we have the 6 of Pentacles that have come through. 6 of Pentacles, King of Wands, which talks about, that King of Wands, what's coming through so strongly with that King is about your delivery, being a visionary, being a leader, stepping up to being a leader. This is the power of your words, to motivate others to achieve their goals and to motivate yours as well. What I'm being particularly told to focus on is your self-speak, how you speak to yourself, the way in which you speak to yourself. I'm being told is particularly important for some of you. Thinking about what you need to let go of and being truthful with yourself, setting intentions on how to draw in to what you want. I'm also being looked at with this Eight of Cups energy. Yeah, this is, again, it's stepping away, it's doing that reevaluation and stepping away from thought processes or the ways people speak to you, people's value systems that no longer work for you, that are no longer aligned to who you are. It could be that you speak in a particular way, or the messaging around your brand or the messaging around who you are. You've outgrown it, basically, and you want to find a new way of expressing yourself, a new way of branding and turning up to others. Because communication is not just about what you say. Communication is also about those non-verbal cues that you give to other people, either through your social media, through the way you dress, through the way your personal style, etc. All of that's communication. And yep, there we have Ace of Swords. So you're looking at a new way of doing this, a new way of communicating. Swords are all about thoughts, communication, your mind, your strategy. And Ace, it's new. That's what I was saying all along. That's what I picked up for you guys. It's that new way of looking at yourself, communicating, branding yourself, doing your outreach, the way you talk to yourself as well. This new moon and that Pluto activation. And Pluto, oh my goodness, Scorpios, Pluto is your ruling planet. So Pluto is being activated. So this might as well be a new moon happening in your first house, basically. You know, it's happening in your third house, but it might as well be your first house because Pluto is your ruling planet. So that's why we have the King of Wands coming through here. It's all about your passion, your vision, what inspires you, your goals, inspiring other people, overcoming challenges. So that's why you have that King of Wands, that passion, that drive of that Pluto activation really coming through. And that's why we have the Ace of Swords here, because it's your third house. It's communication is your third house. It's words, it's strategies, it's rebranding that, re-evaluating, letting go of all toxic thoughts, toxic energy, ways that no longer work for you, ways that no longer make you happy with this Eight of Cups energy. Because what you want or what you're aiming for is success, particularly material success as well. I ain't gonna lie. It's all about that money, about career, creative opportunities. Your higher purpose is your focus here. And notice that there's that moon above his head. That's what I'm saying about that Pluto activation that's coming through really strongly for you guys. With your fourth house, especially with that Saturn Jupiter being in your fourth, regarding home, family, or your partner, property, etc. With Uranus with Saturn forming a square with Uranus, you may have some unexpected family or home life situations that rear their head. So that's just a warning to expect that. Don't get too caught up in that, however, with the Five of Cups. You know, so it could be a disappointing situation that happens there. That is Uranus energy. So with Saturn and Uranus being squaring off like that, it could be that there's an impulse, there's something that you want to do, and there's someone else either telling you no, or someone else restricting you from doing what it is you want to do, or you hear some news that is restricting your movement or restricting what you would like, either traveling to your family, your living and your home environment. It could be family dynamics that's just causing some tension at this point for you. Try to take a step back, try to take a bit of a breath regarding this chaos and this unexpected situation, either with your family or your partner, right? Now your seventh house of long-term relationships is also coming through. And it could be a difficult period for you regarding this as well. So try not to act on impulse, because that's what I'm picking up on here, disappointment, emotional hurt. So try not to act on impulse. Try not to say something that you will regret. Really try to take this opportunity to step back and really ask yourself, why is this situation happening? What is the point of this situation? What could I learn? How do I, with this ace, with those negative thoughts that are not working for you anymore, with the new way you want to communicate, how could you communicate in a new way that really is where you're coming from a place of compassion, a place of owning how you feel, and I'm being told owning how you feel and being unapologetic for your thoughts and feelings as well. That's coming through quite strongly also. Yeah, so long-term relationships and home, there's a bit of unsettled energy and chaos and upset around that. I'm very sorry about that. It's just how the messages are coming through. Scorpios, don't shoot the messenger. Let's see. But there's a lot of learning and healing that could happen from there. And that learning and healing that's going to happen from there is going to feed into your new approach for communicating, the new way you speak to yourself and the way you brand yourself and the way you want people to perceive you. This situation is going to feed into that. And oh, we have the fox, adaptability. So be cunning as a fox, adapt to changes here. So that's going to be part of healing. So with this situation that's happening, that's going to be, it could be that some of you guys are currently in it, a difficult situation at the moment. You guys may currently be in it. You want to drive, you have your passion, you have your goals, you want to go, go, go. But this is saying be also considerate of other people. And that's what that Ace of Swords is about. How could we, in terms of our thoughts and thought processes that don't work for us anymore, how could we be more adaptable? How could we be more compromising? How could we more see things from someone else's perspective? Because always keep your mind on what the end goal here is. Keep in mind what your vision, what your long-term strategy is, and don't let anything hold you back from that. Right? Don't get caught up with people and their pettiness and their petty dramas. I was going to call you guys Pluto. Scorpios. Don't get caught up with people's pettiness and their petty dramas. How you guys communicate and your self-talk and how you view yourself, that is, you guys are going through an activation at the moment. Focus on that activation. That is the reason why you have the star cards, because star card is the Aquarius energy, is that Saturn Jupiter conjunct energy. So this is doing a reset for you. So that's Saturn Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius. It's the star, we have Aquarius. You guys are going through a reset. And you guys are also going through an activation with that Pluto activation. So it's going to be a really powerful time for you. And I'm being channeled as well with this 5 of Cups and this 8 of Cups. There is a lot of letting go of toxic ways of being, of toxic situations, of toxic people, of toxic inner thought and inner monologue. You guys are really coming to terms with that. I'm being drawn in this card, the 5 of Cups, especially of the storm going on outside and the storm that's abating and this person being upset. So there's a lot of healing from that's going to happen. And I'm being told that this has been going on off and on for quite a few years now. So this is going to be a really powerful time, Scorpios, for you guys to heal from those situations, whether they're due to other people, whether they're due to, and when I say other people, I'm specifically looking at your ancestral upbringing, childhood or past life karmic patterns, your long-term partner, flatmates, etc. That South Node energy stuff. You guys are healing, purging a lot of that with the Pluto activation. So as you guys are going through that, you guys are going to be very sensitive. You're going to be very vulnerable. So don't get caught up in other people's ish. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Do a sidestep 1, 2 to avoid getting into anybody's situation. Be adaptable and keep your eye on the goal of your activation. Okay? So Scorpios, that's it. That's all I have for you. If that resonated with you, or if you do, let me know in the comments below. If you have any further questions regarding anything I mentioned, hit the comments below. I respond to all the comments. If it resonated as well, hit the like button and the subscribe and the notification, important the notification, so you know when I'm coming up with future readings. And is that it from me? Yep, that is it from me for now. I am going to go on. I wish you guys all the best, Scorpio, with that activation and transformation. I do wish you guys all the best. I am going to go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, how are you guys? Okay, so Sagittarius, oh, which card do I want to use? Okay, I use this guy. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Welcome. If you guys jump straight to this, I would suggest that you guys watch the general forecast I did at the beginning of this reading, because it's going to set the context for this, okay? Right, so Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What in my pre-shuffle channeling for you, I've picked up that this new moon in Capricorn and all the planetary transits are going to be impacting your 2nd, 3rd, and 6th house. So what does that mean? Well, Sagittarius, so you have the new moon in your 2nd house. So this is fresh starts and fresh beginnings when it comes to your money. So then it comes to your finances and material wealth. So if there's been anything that have been oppressing you guys, like financial obligations, etc., that you may not have been able to let go of, this is saying that, yep, there we go, finances on the board and obligations that you may not have been able to let go of. Know that new opportunities are coming in for you that you can focus in more on, and it's a focusing more on, sorry, my spirit, I'm tuning into my spirit guides, so my English is getting back to front, sorry about that. So focus on new opportunities coming in. It's a good time to do so. It's a good time to set intentions for what you truly desire, because it's not just about money coming in, but how do you want the money to come in? How do you want to sustain those opportunities? Yeah. Okay, how do you want the money to come in? Sustaining new opportunities. I'm being told that you guys are going to be very proactive with that new moon. I think it was a lunar eclipse that you guys had at the end of November, I want to say, in your 1st house. You guys are still going through those energies now. I feel that with that lunar eclipse that took place in your 1st house at the end of last year, you guys have really been empowered to take ownership of your direction in life, taking ownership of what it is you want to do. And that's quite key here, what it is that you want to do. Really facing yourself and looking for those answers. And I'm being told those answers are coming to you now. And those answers are coming to you in such a way that you're beginning to make some movement with this 3 of Wands. You're starting to set plans, you're starting to make movements, you're starting to know what it is from a finance perspective that you want to aim for. You know how to get your money right, you're beginning to understand or become aware of how you want to get your money right, how you want to get it tight, and you are working towards that. You are knowing what you want that to look like, what would really fulfill you. And you're having the courage to look at that now. Now with this card, it's going to be hectic. This is that 6th house energy of day-to-day routines, the day-to-day grind to achieve what it is you actually want. So you guys have a hectic, I'm picking up here on a hectic work schedule. So you guys could be feeling burnt out, lots of decisions to make. Take things slow and be really thorough about it. I'm also being told with this 7 of Wands energy as well, that in terms of your passion, keep it close to your chest. People may not understand it. That's coming through really strongly. So you know that you have success behind you. You know what you're planning for. You've done that introspective work. Don't try to justify yourself to other people. It's not anyone else's business but your own, all right? Yeah. You just keep your boundaries. This Queen of Swords, keep your boundaries. See things clearly. You know, you guys have really been through a hard time. Queen of Swords are always people who have been through a hard time, and they set their boundaries. They know how to tell people to take several seats. don't get in my business. Let me boss up the way I need to boss up. If I need your help, I will get on to you and I will ask you for help. Otherwise, stay out of my business. So that is what that Queen of Swords is telling me. Now, I'm just going to look at that Two of Cups. This is talking about relationships. So, and I have a feeling that this is relationship with yourself as well. You know, that trust in yourself, rediscovering who you are, tuning in with your higher self and your spirit guides, and just exploring that relationship again is what I'm getting. I'm also getting with this third house, because you guys have Saturn and Jupiter conjunct in your third house. You guys may be looking at opportunities to upskill as well. You know, just taking a short course. You may identify, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Taking a short course, you may be looking to upskill, because that's going to really help you achieve these financial goals. You're going to be moving from a knight into a queen in terms of your finances and money. So if you're thinking of doing a quick a short course to help elevate your skills, spirit guides are saying, yeah, do that quick short course to elevate your skills, and whatever it is you guys have in mind to achieve, it can come. You guys know it. You guys feel it anyway. It's coming through. Yeah, look at that. It's yours. It's coming. I'm feeling it so strongly here. Especially for them, what's coming through particularly strongly is that your goal is just for your family to just elevate from a family sense, from a family perspective. Some of you guys may be thinking of expanding your brood as well, expanding your family, probably wanting one more. So congratulations for some of you guys if that is the case. And for some of you guys, I'm picking up as well with this Two of Cups and Empress card. Someone is, from a romantic perspective, from a life partner perspective, someone is coming through. That's moon energy, when you begin to really look at yourself and evaluate who you are, who you want to be, and you're taking steps towards that with the Three of Wands. It helps with the energy around you. It helps your spirit guides as well to really attract opportunities and people in your life. And that's what's coming through here. You're attracting someone. It could be a romantic situation. It could be a platonic situation. So for some of you, you're attracting that person in as well. Oh my gosh, I have Sweetie's My Type in my head as I'm saying that person. So take that as it resonates for some of you. Ow, pay attention to the signs. Yes. So that's the thing. You're forming closer relations with your spirit guides. So really take that time. Ooh, oh my God, Sagittarius, this is so powerful. There is so much going on here. There's so much I want to say. It's like everything wants to come out at once. But this is such a, I think by far, this is, and I started with Aries and I'm working my way around, but this is the most powerful reading, Sagittarius, that I've had so far. Whew. Okay, let me ground. Your spirit guides are so close to you right now in terms of advising you, guiding you, in terms of where they see you all going. That lunar eclipse energy was so powerful for you guys. Oh, you guys are a fixed sign as well. You're stable, you're determined, you're single-minded, you're persistent, you know. And yeah, there is a double purpose that some of you guys have. Some of you here are star seeds. And I'm being told that some of you guys here are star seeds. And for some of you, you may have had people in your air. You view the world and you view your life situation in a really unique way. And I'm being told that you've had people talk in your ear and it's destabilized, these words, it's destabilized your confidence. It's knocked your confidence a bit. Some of you guys are unsure. You know, you're sitting on the edge of the world looking in and wondering where you fit in. It's not a matter about sitting on the edge and wondering where you fit in. It's the world that needs to revolve around you. That's how powerful you are. Okay? This says what lights you up. So it's focusing on that passion. It's that moon energy again, focusing on your inner self, your inner truth, recognizing that. and being able to pursue what lights you up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the amount of the world revolving around you, keepers of the earth. That's the thing. You guys are star seeds. You're not alone. Your ancestors are standing beside you. Thank you, spirit guides. Sagittarius, that's what I'm saying. This has been the most powerful reading we've had. That's what I'm saying. Your spirit guides are around you. They are giving you signs. They're giving you signals at every stage. Exactly what it is you guys need to be doing. And there is, with this Empress card, there is success coming through. It could be that some of you are literally having a bambino and, you know, but you have that white rabbit. That white rabbit is luck. Oh my God, Sagittarius, your energy guides are coming in hot and they are coming in strong. But this is such a good reading. So again, this is your money situation. It's your day-to-day work that could feel hectic. You could feel burnt out. You could feel that you're going through a lot. But be very methodical even though the pressure is on. All right, 2021 is going to be your year. Again, if you guys are looking to upskill, that could be something that really think and give thought to upskilling, because it's really going to help you. Tune into your third eye and your inner self. If you have a voice that's ringing loud in your ear, or you have an instinct regarding an idea, really listen to it, write it down, pursue it. Keep your ideas to yourself before you allow other people to talk you out of a situation that's meant for you. What do they know, right? Think about it that way. Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, Sagittarius, I need to leave it there because I need to reach out to the other signs as well. Okay, so leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding that and if it resonated with you. Also hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications for further readings so you can know and be aware of further readings I'm doing. Okay, so Sagittarius, that was really powerful. I'd like to thank your spirit guides for really turning up like that. They turned up, they turned out. Thanking your spirit guides for that. Okay, and I wish you all the best, all right? Bye for now. Okay, so Capricorn, caps. So this is for reading for, this is your new moon in Capricorn in your first house. Pluto activation going on as well for Capricorn sun, moon and rising sign. If you didn't check the general forecast I gave at the beginning, it's important that you do so that it puts this reading that I'm doing into context. Okay, so as I said, you have a Pluto activation by the new moon going on in your first house. So this is a time of feeling really empowered, feeling really bold, shedding old. It's like as if an old, okay, what I'm seeing is like as if it's an old skin being ripped off and a new, shiny, bright, new you is emerging. A brave you, a rebellious you, a you who is willing to take risks, and you who is open to love. You are just having that balance in yourself. That Pluto activation and that new moon is working good for you. You could say that here. Your masculine and feminine are in perfect balance. You have a new respect for yourself as well that's coming through. You're turning inward. You're reflecting on the foundations of who you are. You are 180% different to who you were last year. So think about January last year and think about yourself now, and just think about whether that you recognize that who you were last year. That is the sort of turn up that was happening. I'm picking up that for quite a while there's been a lot of internal turmoil, a lot of conflict with other people at this point last year, conflict with yourself. It could be that you're going through a bit of a conflict even now, but the way you approach that conflict with your inner self and with other people is different. You know, these conflicts hit different. The way you approach it is different. You're approaching it from a more present, stable way. So instead of getting caught up in the energy and the anger of it. You're looking at situations from, why is this happening? What could I learn from it? I'm aware that I've outgrown this situation now, so it's not going to impact me the way it did before. So situations are not having that emotional drain and impact like they had on you before, which is just great. So considering all of that, it is time to focus on your ambitions, time to focus on new goals, especially from a finance perspective and especially from a healing perspective. The way you used to think before, there is a new way and a new way of thinking through problems and a new way of self-talk. So that's the way you talk to yourself. So before, your self-talk may have had a tendency to go to the negative. You may or may not have been aware of it. You paint negative or pessimistic thoughts in your head over and over and over again. Mind you, your thoughts create your reality. Okay, because we have the Five of Wands and we have the Strength card, so it's your thoughts, your psychological thoughts. You guys are going, this new moon and this Pluto activation and the Venus energy and the Sun is shining light on that, so you're aware of it. A lot of this negative self-talk particularly is to do with situations from your past lives or situations growing up. Either any issues in your ancestral home or anything in your, I want to say your, I'm just being told timeline. For some reason, your timeline. So what you've been raised with. And there we have this Eight of Cups coming up. And if you see the Eight of Cups, we have home, past experiences, either past relationships, etc. You guys have really been through a lot. And I think it's those past traumas that have led to your negative self-talk for some of you, or led to you being a bit jaded or a bit pessimistic, or even if it's not jaded and pessimistic consciously, but there's a bit of holding yourself back, holding the true you back. But at this point, you're releasing that now. Now with your second house and your fifth house, so your second house of financial plans, some of you guys may have just gotten a new job, you're on a new journey, you're on the road to being more independent, and you just have a bit more breathing space. For some of you, I'm picking up, to reevaluate your financial perspective. So as I said, reevaluate your financial perspective. This Two of Pentacles has turned up on the board. So reevaluating, either setting up your own business that's more aligned to who you are, upskilling for the workplace. So you may have gotten a job, but you want to be, and you're competent at it, but you want to be a bit better at it. So upskilling in terms of that and work. And being drawn to negative self-talk, just ensure that you don't fall back into old patterns when it comes to negative self-talk, all right? And just ensure that that negative self-talk doesn't impact this new monetary opportunity that you have. Ensure that it doesn't hold you back, because with this infinity symbol, I'm being drawn to the infinity symbol on the floor. So this could be a tendency to repeat old habits, old patterns and old habits. So if it's particularly relating to negative self-talk that cause toxic situations to come back into your life, we want to avoid that with this new moon. So this is a warning, a direct warning for some of you from spirit guides that are tuning in. So as I said, setting up your own business. I'm also being told that there is an unexpected opportunity for romance as well, because your fifth house is involved here. So the fifth house and your second house talks about money and entrepreneurial opportunities from from whatever you're passionate about, whatever drives you. So there's that, but also you may have unexpected love opportunities coming in. Now I don't know how that's going to happen, especially for some places where we're in lockdown, but you have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands talks about messengers, so situations, actions that are going to be taken, and you have the Two of Cups on the board, and this is your fifth house energy with Mars going into Uranus. So Mars is all about actions and Uranus is about the unexpected. So let's sit back and let's watch this take off. Oh, for goodness sake, I hate it when they jump like that. But many times they jump like that. It's because it's your guides that are coming through. So let's see what this card is. Yep, Ace of Swords. Yes, thank you, Spirit Guides. This was worth it, dropping on the floor. This is what I was saying about your mental thought, how you speak to yourself, the thoughts that go through your mind, your self-talk. Ace of Swords, that's what I picked up on. This is going to, with the Strength card, that is going to be improving. You're going to be adopting a new way of speaking to yourself, a new mental discipline, new mental clarity when it comes to that. A lot of old ancestral patterns and toxic ways of being, you're leaving all of that behind that contributed to your negative self-talk, and a lot of these negative self-talks lead to your reality as well. So that's why many times, yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying, this negative self-talk leading to your reality. It could also be leading to, some of you may have a tendency to overindulge, shall we put it. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't take all of these. You guys may have, some of you guys may have a tendency to overindulge. And let's say either eating too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, whatever your vice is, too much and not in moderation. And you guys do it to help self-soothe, especially with your past ancestral negative karmic patterns or family issues, etc. You do that in a way to self-soothe. So Spirit Guides are saying that you need to look into that and pay attention to that. Your 5th house again is coming through quite strongly, and I'm being drawn to, in terms of your 5th and 2nd house. So your 2nd house is money making opportunities. Your 5th house is about making money from what you're passionate about. So we have the Rabbit has come through for you guys. So this is your creativity is at its peak. So this is definitely that 5th house energy, particularly when it comes to the work opportunities that you're looking at. Some of you guys may have had a new work opportunity, either starting a new job. Some of you guys, in addition to your new job, will be starting a new creative business or something, or entrepreneurial business, something that you're passionate about. I'm being told that it's as if sometime you guys had it on the back burner. You guys would do it for a little bit, then it will go on the back burner again. And I'm being told that at this moment, the energies that are happening with this new moon is a really potent time to revisit that passion project that you have in the back burner. And with this 8 of Wands, take action about it. And with this Ace of Wands, you guys revisit it again. And it could be that you look at old issues with a fresh pair of eyes, with a fresh approach. Why haven't I continued this further? Why haven't I done this? What was the issue then? Oh, I have an idea regarding this issue. We could just do this, you know? So revisit. Also, very finally on the board, you guys have the Horse, which is you always have a choice. Freedom. So notice this Devil card where he's under a glass dome and can't seem to get out. You guys have that ability, with that strength of mind, with that mental clarity, to get yourself out of this situation. It is all on you, Capricorns. It is all on you. Okay, so this is a really positive, enlightening reading. This new moon for you guys is really powerful, especially with Pluto being there. As I said, you know, if you look at the beginning and you look at the intro, when I said how Pluto activation is really working deep with you guys, it's purging those past life of family ancestral issues and habits and ways of thinking that have kept you guys back, especially ways of thinking, because we have the Mental card here. You guys are really going through an opportunity of purging that. And when you purge those past issues, it's also going to purge those toxic, overindulgent habits you have. So you guys are working into clearing that energy at the moment, so that you could love and appreciate yourself more, so you could turn up in your money-making activities the way you ought to be turning up, and so that you can elevate your energies and leave yourself open to new opportunities, meeting new people, expanding your friendship circles, and also new love. All right, Caps. So Caps, that is it from me. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear your feedback. So leave a comment or question, leave a comment for me down below. I answer all messages. Also, if this resonated with you, like, subscribe, switch on the notifications so you could know when I do future readings. All right. So this was really, really good, Caps. That new moon in your sign, along with Venus, along with the sun. Oh my God, this universe is giving you so much love. That Pluto activation energy is really digging in deep and hitting that spot. Oh, okay. So Caps, that's it from me. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so bye for now. Aqua, you ready for this? Aqua, sun, moon, rising sign. So this is your new moon in Capricorn, Pluto activation reading. If you guys jumped to your sign and you didn't watch the general forecast, naughty, I suggest that you watch the general forecast because it will provide context for this reading, okay? So with this new moon, with this new moon and the planetary transits that are happening, I have picked up that it's going to be your 12th house, your first house, and your 4th house that's going to be impacted. So what does that mean? So we have the Pluto activation that's happening in your 12th house. So this is going to be one of the most introspective new moons that you're going to have possibly for the whole of 2021. So what do I mean by that? This is an opportunity for you to set things right, to reflect, to meditate, to transcend those enemies. Your enemies, you are going to be able to spot those enemies now. People who are smiling in your face and stab you in your back, you're going to be spotting them now. And you're going to be like, you know what? I see you. I see your energies. I ain't playing with you. So people are you're going to begin to trust your instincts a bit more. Trust what your eyes are showing you a bit more. This energy is a time of reflection, meditations, transcending your energies, not letting, because we have a tendency with people around us who are holding us back to get caught up in their energy, to get caught up in their pettiness. And I'm being told that with this justice card, karma is going to come on them. You don't even worry about that. Don't even concern yourself about it. You guys are going to see people for who they are. You're going to have that realization, and that's going to be your release. It's going to be like, it's going to be a release for you for a new start. A new start in terms of not getting caught up. It's a new start in terms of a realization this new moon is going to give you. It's going to give you a realization of how you want to transcend and how you want to turn up moving forward. Things are going to be revealed to you guys. Also with the first house, you have that Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in your first house. And we had that conjunction in December. So know that this is a start of a brand new cycle for you. It's a reset for you. It's a cosmic reset of everything in your life. So everything in your life is going to be subject to change. So when it comes to people and their pettiness, you guys are just leaving them behind. This is you, Aqua. And the Fool is Aquarius energy. The Fool is Uranus energy. Okay, so you guys are focusing now. Everything in your life is going to change. All aspects of your life are going to change. Career, monetary decisions, physical appearances. You guys are cultivating an eye for the detail of how you want to turn up, how you want to emerge in your life. I'm being given the word download as well. So for some of you guys are going to have from your spirit guides, you guys are going to have from your spirit guides a download of how you all are meant to turn up, how you guys are meant to be. This download, this is a message for some of you. This download is going to be a gift. It's going to be something that you guys deserve, something you guys have worked hard for. You guys had Saturn and Jupiter in your 12th house. You guys had Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto in your 12th house for quite a long while. So you guys have done a lot of that subconscious hidden self-work, a lot of self-understanding work, whether you're aware of it or not, getting messages and downloads in your dreams. Now Saturn and Jupiter are moving into your first house. You guys really have that opportunity to focus now on you guys have that space to feel that self-awareness, to feel that switch, to feel that identity image change. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be instigated, a lot of changes that are going to be coming through. With the Fool, which is Aquarius energy, and the Page of Pentacles. And this is all, and you're being divinely guided in all of this. So the right proportions, the right look, the tuning into yourself, what it is exactly that you want, your spirit guides are going to be there for you, guiding you towards that. This is a brand new you, a reset in everything. Now with these planetary transits, you also have the 4th house that's coming through. Now with Uranus energy, there could be a bit of a disruptive energy in terms of your home life, your parents, this is the new you. This is how you're turning up and how you're going to be perceived by other people. Perceived as being abundant, not necessarily monetarily abundant, not only monetarily abundant, I should say, but abundant also in terms of the richness and depth of your character and who you are. And you guys are moving full steam ahead. We have the Page by the Chariot. The Chariot is the moon card. This new moon, you guys will be laying down a lot of the groundwork for a lot of plans in all aspects of your life, how you want to turn up in all aspects of your life. Now Uranus energy, right, and your 4th house. So there could be a bit of disruption, a bit of an unexpected situation that's happening either with your parents, your flatmate, your family, etc. So when this energy comes around, so it's driving towards you, when or if that energy comes around, try to lay low, try to avoid confusion. I'm just picking up on some situation that would be happening with a family member. Some disruption, some unexpected situation, or some unexpected news you may hear of that may be coming through. Yeah, oh my God. Guys, this is so powerful. Aquarius, what is going on? You have the Magician, you have the Justice, you have the Fool, you have the Chariot, you have the Temperance card. This is crazy. Besides Sagittarius, I haven't seen anything like this. Wow. But look, I was told to look below the deck. This is that disruption I was talking about, this 5 of Swords. Okay, so this is your 4th house. So something to do with your family, flatmates. There's going to be some disruption. The Uranus is going to bring in some unexpected news. Try as much as possible not to get caught up in that, all right? Okay, I'm being told, guys, that I need to pull some oracle cards for you because your spirit guides have more messages for you. Win-win outcome is forecast. Libra energy, again, we have the scales. This is karma coming back to you. This is Jupiter energy. This is, when I say Jupiter energy, I mean in terms of luck, but this is very much deserved, Aqua. You guys have worked really, really hard for this. The scales in this is so important and so key because this is the universe saying you've proven yourself. We've seen that you proved yourself. We're giving you this gift now of this new beginning with the Fool energy, of the Justice card. Things are going to be going in your favor. Of the Chariot card, we're going to give you the strength and the motivation to carry on. With the Magician energy, you are going to be looking at all aspects of your life and we'll be giving you the tools in order to elevate the way you want to. Stay out of this family drama though. That's it. You are good enough. Oh my goodness, we're tuning in so strongly. You are good enough has come through because that's what I'm picking up on with this Justice card. You have over the past few years worked really, really hard. You deserve this, Aqua. You deserve this. That is why you have so many major arcanas on the board. Because major arcanas talk about life themes that are shifting. You know, you changing as a person. There are major themes of character and life outlook and pursuing your North Node life purpose. You guys are strongly on that at the moment. So you have adapt to changes, remaining adaptable, dig in and see it through to completion. Yeah, that's it. You know, all you guys need to do at this point with this Uranus energy of situations that come up, don't let that derail you. You know, avoid the chaos, enjoy, seclude yourself if possible. Don't be impulsive. If there's anything home situation wise, whether it may be signing a new contract to extend your lease, or you hear about a situation, get the details and the facts of the situation first before jumping in, right? This is a time when you need to persevere about yourself and who you are and who your plans are, and that glow up. I'm also seeing a glow up on the cards as well. I'm seeing that some of you guys are really particularly working on your image and working on your looks. I'm being told that it's with the second house that it's going to be a really good time for you guys and finances as well. You guys, I'm being told the word save. You guys are really getting on board with saving and being better with money is what I'm also being told. I'm also being told for you guys, your dreams are very important. Keep a dream journal. I'm also being told that you guys are getting a lot of downloads in your dreams as well. Yeah. Okay, that is it. I'm just tuning in to see whether I'm getting any more, and I'm not getting any more. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, Aqua, that was really, really exciting. So if you guys have any questions regarding this, just hit the comments box below. I answer all questions, so feel free to ask. Don't be shy. If this reading resonated with you, do like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you guys would know when I upload further readings. The notification is important because messages, YouTube videos tend to get lost. Okay? So Aqua, that was just such powerful energies. I'm being told that these energies are going to stay with you guys for the next 2 years or so. So it's really, really good. And you guys, yeah, perseverance is key. Perseverance in that charity card going through, that is key. This is your time now. Don't let anyone take you away from that. Don't let anyone distract you from that. Okay? All right, Aqua, that is it from me. Those were your final messages from your spirit guides, so I would leave you with that. Okay, so now I'm going on to Pisces. Pisces. So this is Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. So if you guys haven't looked at the general forecast, I did at the beginning, which looked at all 4 planetary transits that are happening in addition to the new moon. I suggest you look at that now because that will provide the context for this reading. Okay, so Pisces, in terms of the new moon in Capricorn and the other planetary transits that are happening, I have picked up that it's going to be your 12th, your 11th, 12th and 3rd house that's going to be impacted. So what does that mean? Relationships. I think this is going to be quite a positive new moon for you guys, and all the planetary aspects is going to be fairly positive for you all. You know, in terms of your relationships, are going to be impacted positively. You're going to be cutting out a lot of old people. You know, a lot of those relationships and hangers-on and relationships that weren't solid. You know, you're going to be with that Neptune in your 1st house. You're going to be trusting your that goes upside down. With that Neptune in your 1st house, you're going to be trusting your instincts a bit more, I feel. You know, with the new moon, Pluto and Venus in your 11th house of your friends and family, not friends and family, just your friends and your community, you're going to be seeing people differently now. You're going to be cutting ways with the old. You may be looking to rebrand, re-establish yourself, form new connections, form deepening connections with those friends that you have there already. Especially with this quarantine, you know, irrespective of where you are, you have a renewed sense of wanting to do that. Establish your community, have your community and your people around you, you know, and the way community looks and the way your friends, the way you want to interact with them, what you expect from them, that has also changed. The direction you're going in has changed as well. So that's what's you're looking at. Now, when this first came out, this 4 of Wands, it came out upside down. I've put it upright, so I'm just going to reflect that it's upside down. And it could be that when it's a time to reflect on your friendship circles and new endeavors and projects and new bonds, etc., not everyone's going to be happy with the direction that you've taken. But overall it's going to be good for you. This new start and this new approach is going to be good for you. All right. So with your 12th house, with Jupiter and Saturn in your 12th house for the next couple of years, actually, this would be cycles coming to an end. So 12th house is all about your subconscious, your hidden self, your self-understanding. I'm being told at this point that a lot of you are quite psychic, quite intuitive. If you guys have looked at esoteric studies, healing, Reiki, stuff like that, you guys would be very, very good at it. You know, that's something that I'm picking up quite strongly. Yep, so we have the Sun card, that's the thing. So you guys would be really, really good at developing your psychic and intuitive abilities with this new moon, and looking to do that. That's come through quite strongly. With Uranus in your 3rd house and Mars in your 3rd house as well, this is about communication and putting your point across. This is also about downloads in your dreams as well, especially with that Saturn and Jupiter in your 12th house. You guys will be getting downloads. Check out Aquarius. If you have Aquarius in your chart, they had a similar message as well. You guys will be getting downloads in your dreams. So really watch your dreams as well. I'm being drawn to the sunflowers in the background. This is just a vibrant time for you guys. Wow, yeah, this new moon is, oh God, this new moon and all the planetary aspects are doing you guys good. This is parting ways with all people in your friendship circle. This is what I was picking up earlier. Remember when I said this 4 of Wands came upside down? Now we have the 7 of Wands as well. So this is something that your guides want to draw your attention to. When you are starting an intuitive, I'm being told that some of you guys will be going down a spiritual journey. I'm also being told that you guys just want something new and you're following your instincts. Some of you are a bit tentative in following your instincts at the moment. Some of you with that Neptune influence in your 1st house have just set dreams and aspirations which you're following, okay? Know that with the Sun card, it's going to be favorable. This is what I was picking up with your, this card came up as well, the Queen of Cups. This is you guys, some of you, a lot of you guys are quite intuitive. That's what I was picking up on as well. Not everyone is going to be liking this. Not everyone's going to be a fan. Not to worry, that's okay. Because the overwhelming need to follow your instincts, to follow your direction, to follow your advice from the spirit guides, to follow, oh my goodness, to follow the messages from your spirit guides. You know, this is you taking time out, meditating, pursuing your spiritual self. You guys are going to be getting downloads there. You know, you guys will be getting unexpected messages with this page, with this Page of Cups. Unexpected messages that would be signs and signals for you. It's going to be so overwhelming that you can't help but follow them. So it doesn't really matter who, this is your new communication. This is your 3rd house energy. This is Uranus coming in, new energy and communication, putting your point across, watching your dreams and your sleep patterns. You know, this could be a point where you're getting so many downloads. You could be restless at night. But look to be brave and look into new ideas and new pursuits and new learning. That's coming through really strongly. Either day courses or just pursuing an area that you're interested in. The way you guys do your self-talk, Ace of Swords has come through so much for so many people. Watch your Aquarius reading. You guys have gotten, in this deck, there are 2 Fool cards, and you guys have, there are 2 Fool cards, and Fool is Aquarius energy, and that's come to mind again, so please check your Aquarius reading. Now this is Mercury energy in your 12th house, so with the Magician card. So this is really telling me quite strongly that you guys are going down the path of esoteric studies. A lot of you guys are psychic and intuitive. And if that is something related to psychic, intuitive, healing, social care, that sort of work where you're in positions to help other people. You guys should really, if you guys are looking for, you know, ideas, aspirations as to the direction to go in, you're being advised that that would be a good work direction to go into, that you guys would be very successful if you pursued that. Okay, so let's pull some oracle for you guys. I've pulled a lot of tarot. Let's pull some oracle to keep it a bit balanced. Let's see what else your spirit guides have to say to you guys. Buffalo, you are provided for in all ways. So there's abundance coming through, which I picked up on. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Yeah. When I talked about being successful here, that's the abundance. You're always provided for. That's that buffalo energy. That ten of Pentacles. So you guys follow your intuition. Work on following that. Let your intuition be either your passion project, work towards it, because there is a lot of, because you guys have been thinking about it, I sense, for a little while. It's forming part of your plans. Really dig in deep and make that, I'm just picking up again esoteric studies or being intuitives, being healers, social workers, anything that relies on you caring for other people is going to be really abundant for you all. I'm picking that up quite strongly. And if it's not, particularly that, not to worry. You guys are making new starts. You guys are the magicians. You guys have everything you need to make a success of this. And whatever you guys want to do, and it's being confirmed here. But for you guys, in terms of making that success with this new moon energy, it's important that you take some time in solitude and really plan and strategize what your approach is going to be. Okay? All right. So Pisces, that is it from me. Also with your day-to-day habits, watch those as well. In terms of when you step aside to reflect and meditate, really make sure that you don't try to do everything at once. Okay, really make sure that you pursue it in bite-sized chunks is what I'm being told. Take that as it resonates with you. Okay, Pisces, so thank you for tuning in towards the end. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments box below. If you have any questions, let me know your questions in the comments box below as well. I respond to all questions. And also hit the like button, subscribe, and notification bell as well is very, very important, so that you know of future readings that I have when they appear. Okay, so Pisces, it's been brilliant doing this for you, and I wish you all the best with these new moon energies and other planetary transits. Okay, see you in future readings. Bye for now.